guys, and welcome to Sim UK. This is probably one of the easiest reviews I'm ever going to make. I haven't even scripted it, I haven't even thought about it. I'm just going to jump in and talk about it. Tiny Combat Arena. It's a game from 𝗦𝘂𝗂𝗃𝗃 in conjunction with MICROPROSE software. And MICROPROSE, if you don't know them from the 80s, 70s, 80s and 90s, 70s, is that too early? I'm not sure. They make some of the best games, or they made some of the best games. They were so far ahead of the curve. Games like this were what you could expect from MICROPROSE, and I'm so glad to say that they have nailed, absolutely 100% nailed, the gameplay element of flight simulation. Some mornings you wake up and you think, do you know what, I want a hardcore flight sim combat situation to deal with. I want to put in waypoints, and I want to stay below the radar, and I want to tactically remove SAMs in order to get to A, to get to B, to get to C. And some mornings you just want to wake up, plug in your controller, plug in your HOTAS system, take off and start attacking enemies. That's what this game does, and it does it fantastically well. It's an early access title, so there's a lot that currently isn't in the game. Thankfully, they've just released the ability to land and rearm and refuel the aircraft, because prior to that, the only thing you could do was end the sortie or crash into the ground, which is what I tended to do anyway. So now you can actually land the aircraft, which isn't as easy as you might think, because the physics and the level of realism on this are super, super high. We're not talking 100% simulation, but we are talking realistic simulation, and they have absolutely knocked it out the park. I don't know how much they're going to ask for this game. Right now, anything between £10 and £20 I think is a reasonable price. £20 slightly at the high end of what's currently on offer, what's currently available. And there are some concerns and some frustrations around what is planned to be added to the game. But my suspicion is this game is going to be so popular and sell so well, and there's going to be so much demand for extra content, that maybe, just maybe, we'll see the goalposts change in the future, maybe to include a full campaign. I know at the moment that sounds 1,000,000% unlikely, but I just think this game is so much fun and it's so accessible. You can pick it up and play it no matter what your skill level is. And even if you're a hardcore fan of flight sims and you fly flight sims all the day, you're just going to enjoy playing this. It's just a joy to pick up and play. I haven't had a game that I just constantly in the back of my head going, if I've got 10 minutes, I could just jump on. Tiny Combat Arena and just have a little 10-minute fight session. Yeah. I could squeeze that in after dinner. Or yeah, I've got an hour before I've got to leave for work. I could jump on there and get a couple of minutes in. That's what this game is. It's just glorious. It's so much fun, and it looks great. Now, if you're all into your graphics and you just cannot get past the fact that the graphics aren't modern day AAA standard, wow, then you're missing out. You're really going to miss out. This is such a wonderful game. It's so easy to play. Anyone can play it. It's so realistic, and everything works. Head tracking, HOTAS systems, anything you set up stays set up, and it works perfectly. It's an absolute joy to play. I want to see more. I want to see tornadoes. I want to see F-15s. I want to see aircraft carriers that we can land on and take off from. I want to see a full campaign. I really do. Oh man, this game is so much fun, and it could be the hottest selling game for years, because it's that good. It just appeals to so many people. Oh man, I can't be more positive about the game. Oh, something negative. The AI at the moment are pretty easy. I mean, if I can wipe them out on my own, then they're not good enough, basically. Let me put it this way. I'm going to take on the hardest AI 4 against 1 later today, so watch out for that video and you can see whether or not they can take me out at all. My guess is we're going to do 3 rounds. My guess is it'll be 2-1 to them, but then I am outnumbered by, I don't know, 12 missiles to 4, something like that, or they've got 12 missiles more than me is what I meant to say. But anyway, yes, brilliant game, highly recommend it, cannot recommend it more than I do right now. It's just superb, so much fun, and it's one of those games that puts a big fat cheesy smile on your face. It really does. I hope they price it fairly. I hope they consider at least expanding it in the future and maybe changing the price. You know, if they're going to add a whole load of content, put the price up. I don't think anyone's going to have a problem with that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye for now.